Hi, this is Elisa with Joosi. I'm here with my friend Kim, and we're going to discuss the Womanizer, the original. This is the Marilyn Monroe edition. It's just the original style. All right, so first things first, this one is about 129, so in the under 150 category, just to give a basis for where we're looking. Okay, what are the things that you liked about this toy?
What I liked about this one is it gives you two options for clit sizes, which I wasn't expecting. When I opened the box, I was like, oh, that's useful. It's also easy to replace. So I tried both of them. It was fun kind of like trying them on for size. I think that was one of my biggest favorite points is it's very universmal for various clit sizes. I also like the profile. I guess we're going to go to ergonomics in a second, but the profile of it, I like the slim hold for it. Yeah.
Yeah, so just to let you know, the part that changes out is this little nubbin here, and you can just take it off, and there's another size that's a little bit deeper that you can put on that has a higher profile, so that if you have a longer clitoris, you could use that one. So that's what she means. Yeah, okay, what do I like about this one? I like that it has a good amount of, it starts low, starts nice and low, has a good amount of low settings. And I think that's my main favorite thing about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so how about dislikes?
Honestly, this isn't my favorite sucking toy out there. The sucking that happens in the beginning, it feels, well, hold on, sorry. For somebody that's looking for more of a higher intense sucking, this is probably not for them. It starts out very soft, and it takes a little while to ease up. I think if somebody is looking for that light sucking, this is definitely the one. I didn't like that it starts out, it feels more like a sucking feeling, and then it goes more into a vibration feeling when you go into higher settings. If you're looking for the more sucking, you have to stay with the lower, and I was experiencing more vibration than sucking on the higher. Yeah,
that's an interesting point. I am trying to think if I noticed that. I'm not sure. What I did notice is that it seems to kind of pop every now and again at sort of an infrequent or irregular frequency. So it's doing its thing, and then it's got a pop, pop, pop of like a stronger sensation. And then it goes back to normal. So that's a little distracting for me.
It throws off your vibe a little bit.
Yeah, and it does start really low, which I do like, but it takes a long time to get up to something strong. And the strongest setting isn't crazy strong, but it's plenty for a lot of people. But yeah. All right, so ergonomics-wise, what did you think of this one?
Yeah, I think with the slimmer profile, it's in my experience, it's been easier to use in partner play. Like it fits in between you two really well. And then my hands get really crampy, and so holding it was a lot easier for me, no matter what position I had. I didn't feel like I was straining to hold on to it.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense. And so just out of curiosity, for partner play, what position did you use?
Multiple, I would say. A missionary, of course. You can use it for 69 really well. Off of the top of my mind, those are the only two that are coming to me.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So we've discussed the settings a little bit. Is there anything more about the settings that you wanted to talk about?
I guess no, just the button placement for me, maybe, or just the amount of buttons. It's nice having different buttons, but when I would rotate it, I feel like I would forget which button was what. They do a good job at like making the plus button bigger and the minus, but once you rotate it, you kind of, well, for me, have to think about feeling those again.
Yes, that's a good point. I do like that. Yeah, that it's a little different, but that's true. You're looking for the one that's bigger. That was cute. I didn't even notice that. Also, I know this one has this feature where if you just click the power button once after you come, or like right just after you come, it'll immediately go down to the lowest setting, so you don't have to click all the way down.
Yeah, that's nice.
Which is kind of nice. However, you have to reposition your hand from being like this to like, oh no.
Where's the power button?
When you're a little bit like dazed and confused because you just had an orgasm. So I don't know how convenient that is, but it's a nice idea.
Yeah.
It's a nice gesture. These are the original, clit sucking toys. So there's, this is a classic, I guess I would say. But I guess that's what you get when you choose the original.
Yeah. I think with the original too, the noise volume hadn't really been worked with or played with. It is one of the louder toys I have.
Yeah, I agree. It's a little noisy, especially if you accidentally move it off, then someone in the next room will probably hear something going on. All right, so overall, who would you say that this toy is for?
I think this is for a person that wants to ease into the higher vibration, somebody that is looking for that, slight ease, not somebody that's looking for the direct power to start out with.
Yeah, I would agree. If you have a really sensitive clit, this might be a good one for you. If you're not super into patterns, this one doesn't have patterns. And I usually don't like patterns. I find them annoying to have to click through. So for me, that's actually a benefit. But so if you're sensitive and you don't like patterns, who would you say it's not for?
Somebody who's trying to get off right away.
Real fast.
Yeah, real fast.
True. Yeah, I would agree. This one's going to take you a little longer, if for no other reason than it starts out really low. But it's a nice journey, and you can enjoy the journey. So that is our review of the Womanizer, the original. This is the Marilyn Monroe edition in red. Shopping for sex toys sucks. It's hard to know which ones are going to get you off and which ones are going to piss you off. But at Joosi, we have the solution. We test our toys and give you the juicy truth about who they're for, how to use them, and whether or not they are nightstand worthy. So if you love our sex positive content, go to getjuicy.com and buy some shit.